I was also surprised on how I can adopt being alone, like being lost. I mean, I've been lost here for many, many times. I'm just relying to Google Map, but then I was able to find my way home always.
Meet Jane, my high school teacher who left the Philippines to pursue her PhD studies in America. In a previous video, she shared how and why she secured graduate studies abroad. This time, she opens up about her life in America. So if you're curious about America or life abroad in general, this video is for you. There will be timestamps down below, so feel free to click around it. Let's begin.
So since you've stayed here for almost 2 years, what were the biggest things that you learned about yourself, especially moving abroad?
There's a lot that I learned about myself. So I don't know how to really specify. For example, I told myself that I really like studying. I think I have like a good work ethics. But when I go really here, I realize that it's really important to have a balanced life also. Because again, I mentioned a while ago, this is something that you have to do for the next 4, 5, or 6 years of your life away from your family, being alone here. I learned probably there how I could be more efficient with the time that I could have my weekends off. So before, like that is something that I don't separate myself like, it's okay for me to work on weekends because I like and passionate with what I'm doing. But you could also be passionate with what you're doing and you're still learning about what you're doing, that you really give yourself like, enough rest also, okay, especially we're aging. So I learned more about how I'm going to manage more my time. I learned more about myself when there are difficulties because you have to face it alone. You're away from your family, away from your friends. I also learned probably here how fast I can adapt because there are a lot of new things. Let's say going to places, going to new state, let's say for example to present for a conference, but each state here for example have a different state law. It's entirely like different. So I mean, just navigating those differences from one to another is like a big thing already. So I kind of feel like I was also like surprised on how I can adopt on that one also, just being alone, like being lost. I mean, I've been lost here for many 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 times. I'm just relying to Google Map, but then I was able to find my way home always. So I mean, adjustment to the weather. So I think I learned more about myself really when I went here in terms on how I navigated, say, difficulties and how I'm going to adapt to them and relying to myself. So I become, I think, more independent, strong woman when I went here in the US.
I think it's quite a valuable experience, especially you've been living away from your family for an extended time, and it really builds up your independence. Like myself, most of my time I'm away from my family, and really it's just about keeping in touch with them. So since you've been living away for a while, was there any time that you felt lonely?
I think yes. During my first year here, on the first Christmas, I'm really alone. I'm alone in my dorm, and that during that time also, some of the establishment, I mean, unlike in the Philippines, you need to go to mall on 25th of December. There are a lot of people in the mall.
Yeah,
You can watch movie, you can eat in Jollibee or whatever you want to do on that one. But here on the 25th, or let's say even the Thanksgiving, because those are important holidays here, they're all closed. So I mean, like you will really feel that you're lonely. You're alone. If you really don't have like friends with you. Because later on, I was able to find, let's say, friends so I can spend the Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving last, I was able to find a friend to spend time with it. And then the same thing with the Christmas. And then lately, because I had like a boyfriend now right here, so we go to their parents' place and then spend time there. There are now people that you can connect to and spend holidays with them. But during my first time, I'm really just alone. And even the church, I think, when I went to, like, it's just like one mass, and I missed that mass. I mean, like, it's really empty.
For how long did you feel that way?
I think because you have to also start moving forward. So I kind of feel like during that season, like the winter break. But when the next semester came in and then you have a lot of things to do again, okay, I forgot about being lonely. I have to start working with my papers and my classes, yeah.
At the end of your PhD, what do you hope to achieve with it?
I have to go back to the Philippines and then hopefully I can transition to university professorship. Originally, I just really wanted to go to PhD because I really wanted to learn more, to upskill what I have. I really just want to study more. But of course, you have to keep moving forward to your career also. And I kind of feel like I wanted now to mentor future teachers also. I think I was able to get good mentorship, and so it led me to become hopefully the teacher that I want myself to be. And so like the next step on that one is to also create not just like the classroom that I want, but hopefully, to mentor also teachers who would like to be, teachers. If I wanted to be a professor in the university level.
I find it quite enlightening listening to you that at the end of your PhD, you want to go back and help teachers who are also in a similar position as you, mentor them and also put them in a better position to succeed, no?
That's the goal. Hopefully, I will really be a good mentor when I go back.
Now that you've talked about moving abroad for studying, what are some things that you wish people knew about you or other people who are also studying abroad for PhD or undergraduates?
You should really make sure that this is a place that you want to live for the next 4 or 5 years of your lives, because that is something that I didn't think of when I was finding my school. It so happened I'm lucky that the best option that I got and the best offer I got is in Arizona, because it is something I can live. Because let's say one of my original option was in Chicago or let's say in Seattle. Very cold. So I'm like, oh my god, like just having the winter here in Arizona, sometimes I'm super like cold because desert could be fluctuating in terms of the temperature. But we don't have snow. So sometimes you can do the coursework, the academics, but living on that area is something that, baka hindi kayanin. So, I don't think I will thrive really in a very cold places. So, if I continued in that one, it will, of course, impact on your energy, on how you do things.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like the kind of things that you always have to wear, and then, it's the way of life. So, there are people who thrive on that one. I realized when I went here that, oh my God, so cold. So, parang di ko kaya. I don't think that I can actually do that one. So, I think it's really important that you are in a place that you know that you can tolerate living on that one, which also involves the kind of people that you let into your surroundings during that one. Nobody knows you in that area. So I kind of feel like it's very important on how you also select the kind of lifestyle you would like to engage to. So for me, those are the things that I didn't think much, because feeling ko adult naman ako, kaya ko naman mag-adjust. But then when I went here, like, God, I feel so sad. For example, the good thing, there's like a Catholic church. Arizona is also very Hispanic. So for me, for example, during that case, it was very helpful for me that every Sunday I can still go to church. Because that's thing that I grew up in the Philippines, and there's a community that I feel that is familiar during that one. So those are the things that I didn't think of. Let's say food, temperature, especially the safety also of the area, yung mga ganung bagay. So and I think those are very important on to think that this will be like a place that you will be living for the next 4 and 5 years. So you have to make sure that you will also be able to adopt and thrive on that area. Especially it's entirely new, it's entirely different, and you're alone.
Is it easy to make friends with the people there?
Yeah, you also have to make effort. Yeah, so I think I was able to find really good set of friends in the department. My roommates we become like really good friends also. So I think it's easy also if, for example, you really make yourself look that you're approachable also, and then they can easily talk to you.
What's the dating culture like in America? You mentioned that you have a partner already, don't you?
I don't know if they're really pretty similar with the Philippines, because I didn't have much experience back home because I just work and study. But I think